It's a 911 call that changed everything.
A very suspicious man who's been lurking around the woods around my house.
What police didn't know at the time, he was on his own property, and when he ran inside his house, things took a deadly turn. I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. The district attorney in DeKalb County, Georgia, her name is Sherry Boston. She has a big decision to make very soon, whether or not to file criminal charges against a sergeant in DeKalb County. His name is Devon Perry. Perry shot and killed this man, Zadok Williams, inside of his home. His family says that he was going through a mental health crisis at the time. They told me that he was a homebody. He rarely left the house except for the occasional outdoor maintenance work on his condo. And that's what they say he was doing on April 12, 2021, before a woman in the neighborhood called 911 on him.
What said this emergency? There's a very suspicious man who's been lurking around the woods around my house. He keeps walking back and forth, pacing, because our house is wooded, so we can't see what he's doing. And I don't want to go outside, and I don't want to go walk around that area because I don't know if he's armed or not. All right. I feel like he's probably not. I think he's homeless.
He wasn't homeless. Williams owned this land where he was spotted near his house, and he's owned the house for years.
I guess I startled him, and he pulled a knife out and tried to cover it, because I guess of who I don't know. Maybe because I'm a small woman, and he just didn't find me a threat.
Officers would arrive minutes later.
I think he lived there though.
No, no one lives there.
No one lives there.
No, our neighbors that live there moved out, and the owner has vacated the home to remodel it, so nobody is supposed to be there.
Oh, okay.
That caller was wrong, but Williams did have a knife in his hand that his family says wasn't unusual. And this day, his sister, Hannah Williams, says that he locked himself out, and it sent him in a panic.
If you don't live here, man, I'm just kindly asking you just to leave the property, all right? And be on your way, okay?
Pretty much make him come down the steps and tell him you're going to have to leave this place. And my brother was nonverbal from what we can hear on the body cam footage.
But you know why we're here? Do you know why we're here? Yes, no? Do you know why we're here?
A chase then ensues. Williams, still with that blue knife in his hand, he runs in an officer's direction, and then another officer fires a shot. One officer falls to the ground, Williams falls to the ground too, but then runs in the opposite direction and gains access to his house. Minutes go by, officers call for backup and approach that front door.
We gonna force entry, come to the door. Please come out for us, boss man. What's the problem? How can I help you? I'm Sergeant Perry of DeKalb County Police Department.
They kick down his door.
Sir, let us be asked. Put the knife down. Put the knife down. Put the knife down. Put the knife down.
A single shot fired. Williams then kneeling behind an ottoman, he closes the door and police kick that door open again, telling him repeatedly to put that knife down.
Sir. Sir, I need you to put the knife down. Calm down. Let's calm down. Okay. My weapon is down.
You didn't identify yourself.
My weapon is.
Identify yourself, sir.
I'm Sergeant Perry of the DeKalb County Police Department. Okay? Sergeant Perry. I've identified myself now.
No, not you, the other guy.
This is Officer Walker and Officer Morgan. We're here to help you.
Police would later release a statement the next day saying in part, quote, Williams was lunging at the officers with the knife, causing that officer to fire. But that lunge is not seen in the body camera footage. But the second round of shots was enough to kill him. Officers never went in to check on him either, instead calling a SWAT officer by the name of Sergeant Swain, who said this over the phone.
Because if you think he's bleeding out, then it's on us. If we shot him, to still provide aid to him.
It'd be about an hour and a half before SWAT would even arrive and move in, and they found Williams dead inside.
I can't imagine the pain he was in as he bled out on that floor. The pain as his organs shut down. The pain as he gasped and struggled for his last breaths of air. The fear of being alone, my beautiful son, who has never even been in a fist fight. Justice for! Justice for!
They started protesting every Wednesday in July and August at the DeKalb County District Attorney's Office. The family says that they will be here until Sergeant Perry is fired and indicted for Williams' murder.
Why does my mother have to come out here in a wheelchair for justice? Why? Why does my mother have to even be
The Shade Room did reach out to the DA's office. They sent us a statement to us last week saying in part, quote, "The case is open and under investigation in our office. We're currently reviewing the file and do not have a specific date to provide as to when a final decision will be made. We have kept Mr. Williams' family apprised of the status of the investigation and met with them as recently as this week to discuss."
We're doing this for our brother, but we're also doing it for everybody's brother, for everybody's son. If we don't have a change and we're not at the courthouse rallying for change every Wednesday, then who is going to be next?
We looked into protocol for the DeKalb County Police Department. Their handbook is extensive. It's very long, but what it did specify is that SWAT team members are activated when there's a hostage situation, or maybe there's somebody barricaded inside their home, or a sniper is involved. As the family waits for this case to play out, their GoFundMe has raised over $33,000 so far. They also say that you can text Zadok to 555-888 for more information and ways to help out their cause. For TSR Investigates, I'm Justin Carter.